Hi Cancer, thanks for joining me. This will be a general love reading for you guys from the 11th to the 17th of October. It is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. Don't worry too much if you don't know what your Moon, Rising or Venus sign is. If you check the description box below the video, all that information's in there for you. Also, please remember that time is fluid, so this could have already happened, could be happening now, it could be happening sometime in the future. And also please remember that these are general love readings, so they won't resonate with everyone out there, so take what resonates with you or for you and leave the rest. Cross watchers, please remember that these energies can be vice versa or interchangeable, so however it resonates with you. Very, very, very quick energy in this room tonight. It's unreal. Okay, the Hermit here, doing a lot of soul searching, wondering what to do. So very inward journey, trying to find your way through this murky darkness and taking your time with the Four of Swords, knowing that you need to go on this very inward journey to have forward movement. But coming out the other side as the Queen of Wands, knowing your worth, very confident about the future, very trailblazing. So it could be the soul searching has led to either the reinvention of you, which feels like it. Feels very, very, very brand new energy, very fired up for the future and a brand new beginning, wanting almost to reinvent a situation that has just gone a little bit stale for some reason. Wow, okay, the Ace of Swords. A truthful new beginning. That's what you want. Nothing hidden, everything out and above board. Nothing hidden. So it says to me that it is a reinvention. You've done the soul search and it is a reinvention of not only yourself, but a situation that you're probably already in, feels like. But there is a disturbance in this situation, and that's the reason for this very solitary journey. You're trying to understand what you want for the future, more importantly, and where you want this situation that you find yourself in to move. Okay, so like I said, very confident with the Queen of Wands energy, very passionate for the future, the challenges. You've shared something or you're already in a connection with this person, so how do you reinvent the connection that you're already in? Wow. You introduce some very confident energy from you, sparks of passion within the other person. You're very passionate about reinventing this situation, and with the dialogue that you're creating with them is very friendly, it's very forward moving, it's very progressive, because you're very confident about this connection. You can see it going the distance. So the dialogue that you're creating is very friendly, it's very warm, it's very thoughtful. It's saying, yeah, we can do this, we can do this. Don't worry about the past. Don't worry about the past. So on this hermit's journey, trying to understand what you want for the future, you have been kind of like burying yourself in work, if that kind of makes sense, because trying to understand situations. Okay, if you're actually in them or you're thinking about them, if you do it for too long, it kind of like takes over everything. So you've been busy distracting yourself, although you've been working on your inner core stability, your psychological and emotional processes, and what you want from this connection. But outwardly, you've been kind of like working really, really hard on your career and finances, I feel, in order to be confident and to kind of like say to the other person, with this very fiery energy here, very independent energy, I can be independent of any situation, but I actually do choose to be with you. I choose us. I've been working really hard on my finances and career, but I choose to spend time with you. Wow, building a future, isn't it? It's having that confidence to move forward. So whether or not this person kind of is on the same page as you, Doesn't really matter. Kind of. Doesn't really matter. Even though you want it, that you want them to be on the same page as you. Okay. It's a cycle that needs to be complete, unfinished business, and it's unfinished words. Everything's got to be above board. Okay. 5 of Wands. A lot of conflicted energy. And I think this is inner frustration, really. It's about this hermit's journey, okay, wanting to have a celebration at the end of it, but actually really knowing what you want for the future, what you want, where you want this connection to go, this relationship to go, in what direction. It is kind of like saying to them with this Queen of Wands energy, everything, this is what I want for the future, okay. If we've had sticky moments in the past, don't worry about it. But this cycle needs to be complete because you've not spoken about it here. It's just been very conflicting energy. You've been sitting in it. You've been trying to work through it. And so the resolution of this kind of like silence from you, this busy working away, but this inner silence, the resolution is you do want a brand new beginning with this person. You want a brand new situation with them. You want this to almost feel brand new. Beautiful. So, okay. So it's swift communication. It is friendly, so the dialogue that you're creating is swift. It has a friendliness in there, but you are expecting some resistance, though, even though at the back of your mind you're thinking that this person is not going to be on the same page as you. But with this very confident energy here, it's kind of like, if they're not on the same page as me, okay, that cycle's complete. That means that's over. I'm going to move in a different direction regardless. But if it's not, it's a cycle that needs to be completed, you getting confident enough to speak and to have or reinvent this situation. So either way, it is a cycle that needs to be complete for you, and you do want to be able to celebrate with them in a very real way, a very tangible way, a way where you celebrate with them and say, yeah, sit down and go, yeah, we did that, we reinvented this, good job. Exactly those words. It's beautiful. But you are expecting some resistance with that Prince of Swords energy. It's beautiful. Okay. Very confident though, Cancer. Normally you're the one that kind of like sits and mulls things over and then says something. So enough of that. The 8 of Cups. You've done the soul searching. You know what you want. That's it. You're very confident. Off over the hill, away from all this inner frustration here. So this inner work that you've been doing, I feel, has taken time, and it's a beautiful kind of energy to go through, even if it does seem sorrowful in places and frustrating, you know, kind of like spiritual awakenings, and it almost feels like that, can be very painful. They're not all sweetness and roses and you wake up one day and you know the world is perfect. It's not about that. It's about really digging deep and going into the dark recesses of your own psyche and understanding why you do the things that you do and the things that you don't like about yourself, or the things that you find are hindering you. It's reinventing them. It's kind of like noticing them, owning them, and saying, yeah, I release that type of energy. I'm not going to work in those ways anymore. I'm going to be confident. It's almost like you're brand new. 5 of Cups, sitting in emotional disappointment. And it almost feels like you feel that this relationship slipped away or is slipping away. And I feel that's why you've gone inwardly to try and find those answers on what you need to do to kind of get it back on track or to reinvent it. That's beautiful. The 8 of Swords, yeah. So it has taken time because we've got these very low vibrational energies here, where over here it's very, very confident. So you can see the progression of where you think or have been, your thoughts of, you know, being bound to a situation or being stuck in a situation, or it's not going anywhere, there's no forward movement. You have worked really hard on yourself, or are working hard on yourself to bring about a brand new start. And look at that, there's the Strength card. Kindness and compassion, forgiveness, forgiving yourself, more importantly, for things that no longer serve you, and also forgiving the other person as well, because they're only going to react to whatever you put out. So if you think, say for instance, I'm not saying that this is the case, but if you think negatively and your speak is negative, or you feel negative about yourself and you're speaking in negative terms, the other person is going to either try and help you through that, or they could be reacting very negatively towards you, making you feel even worse. So you must be mindful. It's whatever you put into a situation is what you're going to receive, so be very mindful of that. But great inner strength, kindness and compassion, it's moving away from this disappointment here and onto a brand new start. So like I said, dialogue, it's going to be very thoughtful. It's going to be very, you're very considered with the words that you choose. It is fast flowing energy, it is the truth, and it is friendly. So you're having this very, even though these cards here are very tiny conversations, but it is kind of like the truth. This is how you feel. Even though they're in little bits, little increments, it feels. It's not all out in one go. It's not a declaration. It's having tiny conversations backwards and forwards to build this again into something brand new. Ooh, it's beautiful. I'm just going to have a look and see how the other person feels about you. Okay, so how does the other person feel about Cancer? How does the other person feel about Cancer? And the situation, how do they feel? Ooh, well, they know that you're soulmates. They know, there's a deep knowing within this person. They know that you're soulmates, and they do want to open up to you in a very sensitive and thoughtful way. They do want a brand new beginning. But what was I saying about this? Whatever you give out, you receive. Kind of like low vibrational conversations. This person here has put their foot in it at some point, but they're only reacting to whatever you're giving them. So the Page of Air, truth delivered without tact. I don't think this person's known for their tactfulness. Perhaps they are a fire sign, could be. Just saying, guys. But look, they're releasing, having to release all negativity. They are releasing everything because they know that you're meant to be together. Okay. And they want to open their heart to you. So release, the end of a phase or situation. You're not silent anymore. You're all fired up for the future. This person's releasing negativity. And there we go. Look at that. They want to build. They want to build with you. They want to nurture this connection. They want to almost like lavish you with love. They've given me lavish abundance. Give birth to your dreams. Nurture yourself and others to have a brand new start. Beautiful. What else do we need to know? What else do we need to know? How does this person feel about Cancer, please? Yeah, a bit frustrated with the situation though. You not speaking, perhaps a silence that you have, or they've picked up on it and they're frustrated that you're not or haven't spoken about how you feel. But this person here, during that period, has had to balance themselves out, so they can't get too fiery, too emotional. They're just seeing what happens. We've got wait for perfect timing here. So they're waiting for you to open up, which you are doing in a very fiery way. So the Five of Air here, up in their own head. Learn what you can from this situation. So this person here is had to really kind of, I feel, even though they've put their foot in it, all these conversations have been a bit low vibrational. They're having to think, oh, okay, perhaps it wasn't the best idea to have said that. Now they've clammed up. Now they won't speak. What do I need to do? A bit frustrated about the situation. I'm just going to have to give them space. And that's exactly what they're doing with this balance card. Because we've got here the need for balance and moderation, cooperation and compromise. And I feel the compromise for them is allowing you to go inward. and really do that soul searching and decide what you want for the future. They've thought about coming towards you many times, but just can't get there because they need to leave you to almost like breathe. Give you space to breathe. Does that make sense? And they've given me a bottle of wine. What? I suppose that when you get a bottle of wine, you're supposed to uncork it, aren't you? And you're supposed to just let it sit and breathe for a while. So that's exactly what this person has been doing. But look at that. All of this gorgeous energy. I just love it. Ace of Air. They want to offer you, just like you want to offer them, a brand new, no holds barred, everything above board, speaking now, declaring, getting all rid of low vibrational energy and just having a brand new start. Wow. Both of you are on the same page. And the Two of Water. A relationship that continues to grow closer. Forgiveness. The positive resolution of a conflict. Beautiful. And the Three of Fire. Abundant things look very good. Have patience at this time. Make long-term plans. Well, that's exactly what they want to do. Both of you are mirroring each other, but they are giving you space to breathe, because I feel like they keep giving me this sign of this boot, kind of like foot in mouth. This person probably doesn't think before they speak, whereas you're quite considered before you speak. Wow. Definitely does feel like a fire sign for some reason, Cancer. Okay, so from your romance angels and angel answers, let's have a look at what they have to say. It's just an extended period of time. There's that time to breathe. A year from now, it could have already elapsed and not the right time. You're still breathing, as in you're still going through that very solitary inward journey. Almost feels like the dark night of the soul, if anybody knows about spirituality. Like I said, going through a very inward journey is not all sweetness and light, I can tell you that. It's not. It's painful. Boy, is it painful. And it just doesn't stop with one either. You know, things that you haven't resolved will eventually crop up and you will have to work through those things yet again. So it's a constant learning curve. So let go of negativity, let go of the past, and just move forward in a brand new way. Beautiful. What else do we need to know? Here we go. Trust. This situation is calling you to have faith in the universe. More importantly, have faith in yourself. Have confidence in yourself. This person's not about to run away. Okay. What else do we need to know for Cancer? Thank you. Not the right time. Look, worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. See, it's that breathing period. Thank you. Are allowing you to breathe and to become who you want to become. Let go, make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you are guided to take. Beautiful. Very, very, very spiritual reading this is. Very spiritual. I can feel it. Thank you. It's weird, isn't it? They present the cards in some weird ways sometimes. Give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership. There's some hijinks in this room over the past, well, since last night, really. Oh, yeah. I tried to light the incense sticks before Leo's reading, okay? And they just kept going out. And I have this thing. I'll show you guys. Okay. So it's a lighter, okay? The lighter works, and I filled it up, and it just kept blowing out, and I just kept thinking, right, okay. Whatever's in the room with me, it's just being a bit naughty. I just kept blowing every single one out. I could light the candles, but when it came to the incense, didn't want to know. So I just had to stand here and say, enough's enough now, stop it. As soon as I said that, the flame was constant and it got brighter. It was so strange. I was just like, oh dear. And then I got really hot, and yeah, all kinds of things have been going on tonight. So calling in your soulmate, your prayers and affirmations and visualizations help bring you together. Playfulness to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. And finances and career, you can let go of that now. You've got enough kind of like money in the bank to sustain you. You feel kind of like confident enough. Like I said, it's confidence to come towards somebody, it's confidence to rebuild something, but you have all the resources financially to be independent of a situation, although you choose to be with this person to reinvent this relationship. I've just noticed all my that's through shuffling the cards. No apologies come off. I do apologise. So yeah, beautiful, beautiful reading. Oh dear. So I'm just going to sign it off with some moon energy cards. Do apologise about scabby thumb there. Fiery climax approaches, of course, because you're getting all fired up about the future. Beautiful. What else we need to know? Don't let pride get in your way. Full moon in Leo. Beautiful. What else we need to know in relation to this reading? The answers you need are coming, yeah, because you're taking that very solitary spiritual journey within. Beautiful reading. If it did resonate with you, Cancer, please like, share, subscribe. Please remember to click the thumbs up button. It's probably more important than anything else. And if I don't hear from you beforehand, have a beautiful week, and I love you loads. Take care.